Marjorie Taylor Greene has denied for years that she ever talked about Jewish space lasers. You know, that old Facebook post from hers from before she was a sitting lawmaker, where she suggested that the California wildfires were caused by these blue beams of laser light from outer space. And those laser lights were, of course, controlled, as she put it, by the Rothschilds, which, of course, is a very famous Jewish family. So that's where the Jewish space laser thing came from. She may not have said the phrase Jewish space lasers, but she strongly implied the existence of Jewish space lasers. And I'm telling you all that once again to tell you about an amendment that Marjorie Taylor Greene has filed and has been tacked on, if it gets approved, to the Israel aid package. Marjorie Taylor Greene has included in this amendment that, if gets approved, would begin the construction of space lasers, not to start wildfires in California, but she has actually literally filed an amendment, this is not a joke, to create space lasers to protect the southern border of the United States. So she's just doubling down on this space laser thing, right? She's no longer running for it. She's embracing it. What's funny to me, the funniest thing is, okay, there were no space lasers that started the California wildfires. She concocted that, or she read that somewhere and thought, hey, I'll share that. Why not? But over the years, the concept of space lasers has stuck in her brain to the point where now she, with power in Congress, is like, you know what? Space lasers, not a bad idea. We got people coming across the southern border. Border Patrol's not able to get them all. So what if we just had space lasers to what? Shoot people from outer space as they cross the border? I mean, what is the purpose of the lasers, Marjorie? You want them to protect the southern border, but it kind of seems like you want like a Death Star type thing to just annihilate, incinerate, obliterate anyone coming across the southern border, and that's just straight up murder. I mean, you can't do that. I know your amendment's not going to be on the final package, but you're directly advocating at this point beyond the space laser. You just want to kill people. Okay? And that's the part that the media just missed about this story. It's not, ha ha ha, look at the space laser lady. Now she actually wants space lasers. She wants to kill people. Okay? That's kind of the big part of the story, is that she wants these people dead for committing a misdemeanor offense, by the way, of crossing the border illegally. It's a misdemeanor. And the weird part is that that's not the weird part. The weird part is what she put as an amendment to the Ukraine aid package that she doesn't want to pass anyway. But she put an amendment on the Ukraine aid package that says that anybody who votes in favor of the aid package has to immediately be conscripted into the Ukrainian military. So any lawmaker that votes, if her amendment were actually on there, which it won't be, but any lawmaker that votes to send money to Ukraine, you got to go and fight for Ukraine. I mean, by those same logic, Marge, shouldn't you have to go fight on behalf of Russia? Like, shouldn't you be in the Russian military? So if you do that, be careful what you say. You don't want to fall out of a tall building. But here are some of the other amendments that she has opposed in recent days and weeks to the Ukraine aid package. Greene has filed, including placing conditions like requiring Ukraine to provide assistance to build a wall on the United States southern border, demanding President Volodymyr Zelensky resign, paying for any funding from the salaries of any member of Congress who voted for the bill, demanding President Joe Biden withdraw the U.S. from NATO, and demanding Ukraine ban abortion. Those are all amendments that this lunatic has filed to go onto this Ukraine aid package. I don't want to say crazy. I know people don't like when I say crazy, but this is crazy. We have to call it what it is. This is utter insanity. This goes beyond her trying to make a mockery of it. You know, you do that one time to make a mockery of it and show how ridiculous you think something is. Okay, we've seen lawmakers, both parties, do that in the past. This is becoming insanity because she's just continuing to do it. This is an unhinged, unstable individual that should not be serving in Congress because based on her wanting to possibly kill people on the southern border, wanting to screw over our allies, withdraw from NATO, all of that, she is a threat not just to the United States, but Marjorie Taylor Greene has officially become a threat to the world.